And I'm back. Sorry about that. I completely forgot about keeping track of time on the camera, so it actually stopped recording. So we're going to start over where I left off. And where I left off was I was going to tell you about, or actually check, which parts are steel and which are not. So what we're going to do is disassemble the gun again. Apologies for that. I'll do it real quick. Spraying out, bushing off, slide catch out, slide forward, recoil spring guide, and barrel assembly. So there we go. Okay, let me just put that aside there. So let's start with the slide here. Let's see. Front side, magnetic steel. Rear side, magnetic steel. Just for the hell of it, I'm going to check the screw right there. It appears to be steel. It might be sticking to something else. And the slide itself is steel. Thank God for that. That would have really disappointed me if that was not steel. Let's see if the extractor here is steel. It appears to be. And oops, let's see if I can get a magnet onto the fake firing pin. Well, I guess I got two. I'm not sure. It's probably sticking to something else there. I've taken this out, and I do believe that the fake firing pin might be aluminum, but I'll have to double check that at a later point. So that's the slide itself. Let's check the bushing. Magnetic steel, great. And the slide catch. Yep, steel. And then let's just do the recoil spring here for the hell of it. And yes, it is steel of some sort. So now we're left with the stainless parts, the barrel, recoil spring plug, and a recoil spring guide rod. Initially, when I did this test, I was kind of fooled by this because I put a magnet on here. I was like, yeah, it's sticking, so that's magnetic steel. But then later on, I tried to put a magnet on here, and it doesn't stick. So probably what I think it is, it's sticking to the hop-up arm, which for some reason is steel. But anyway, this is stainless steel. I can tell just by look and feel of it, so that's fine. In my earlier postings on Arnie's Airsoft, I incorrectly stated that the recoil spring guide rod was not steel, as well as recoil spring plug. These are steel. They're non-magnetic stainless steel. So that's the slide assembly and the parts there. Now let's take a look at the frame. Grip screw, steel. Frame itself, steel. That screw appears to be steel. And magazine release, nope, not sticking. Trigger, nope, sticking to the frame. Hammer, nothing. Thumb safety, nope, not there either. That screw is though. So it's nice that they made the screws steel at least, so I don't feel cheated on that. And grip safety, nothing. Mainspring housing, nothing. Although the lanyard loop is steel. And then I attempted to see if these internals are steel or not. The magnet doesn't stick, but it could very well be that they are stainless steel, like these pieces, non-magnetic. But when I look at them, they look very similar to the stock KJW aluminum pieces, which means they're going to be eaten up very soon. I have bought these parts in steel, so I'm going to have to compare the ones that are in here to the parts that I bought. Let's see, is this screw? No, that screw does not appear to be magnetic steel. And yep, the pin, well, no, maybe not. And the pin is probably steel. So the lower frame, not so much steel contents. I was surprised and disappointed to find out that the rails in here are the stock KJW. So it's questionable how those are going to hold up over time if you use the gun a lot. I'm primarily a collector and plinker, so I'm not going to be shooting thousands of rounds through this. But on the other hand, I do have it out frequently, and just play around with it, rack the slide and whatnot. So yeah, I guess we'll see over time how it holds up. So that is it for the steel contents of the pistol. Okay, so let's put it back together. Same as the takedown, but in reverse. So I actually could have just played back the takedown in reverse for you, but that's not as fun. I'm actually going to do all the hard work and put it back together. And the bushing there can be a little bit tricky to get in. You just need to align it correctly. And again, I absolutely love this. Doink, all done. That is my absolutely favorite feature on this gun. I almost would have paid $850 just for that. No, I'm kidding. And actually now I did it in the wrong order here because now I have spring tension, but that's fine. Again, you can see the scratches there. I've looked at the slide catch, and the only thing that I can see is that little, I'm not sure you can see it, but there's a little bit of a dimple mark on the backside. Maybe that's what's causing the scratches. And now very carefully, I don't want to put any more marks on it than I have to. So that is it for my unboxing, overview, and initial impressions of this pistol. Like I said, I've had it for about 2 weeks now, and it's grown on me. I was contemplating sending it back or selling it because I was so disappointed with the non-steel contents, but I'm definitely going to keep it in. I have bought Nova steel parts to replace all of these things, which are KJW aluminum parts, and I'll be putting up a video on those parts at a later point in time to show you, as well as the other accessories that I have for it. So that is it for the overview part. Thanks for watching.